Welcome, welcome, welcome. It is 8 days before the season starts, where things feel normal, or as normal as things can feel for us baseball fans. Welcome to Swinging Blindly. I am Blaze Bryant here in upstate New York. Down in Connecticut is the co-host with the Moses, the man with the plan who roots for a team of the late legend named Stan. That, of course, is PJ Geary. Hey, my guy.
Hey, man. It is good to be back on the Swinging Blindly podcast via Facebook Live, via podcasting, and also via Colorcast, where you can join us and talk some baseball.
Absolutely. And what we're going to do, we have a really busy hour-long show. We'll get to you on the Colorcast, Facebook.com/Swinging Blindly podcast, on Twitter at Swinging Blindly. We are also available wherever you get your podcasts. I apologize for my voice sounding the way it does. It normally doesn't. But I've been rallying for better home care workers' wages here in our state capital of Albany. So that's why my voice sounds like it does. Busy show. We're going to get to some National League over-unders, some divisional predictions, some bold predictions. But first, we have to start things off with this.
2001 through 2011. Albert was in St. Louis. .328 average over those 11 years. 40 home runs a season. He hooks this one in the air to deep left field. Albert Pujols in St. Louis again. You can't write this stuff.
And that was courtesy of Dodgers TV. Speaking of not being able to write this stuff, PJ Geary, what happened?
I didn't think I'd get this emotional right away, but
you're crying real tears.
Please. Albert Pujols, so stupid. Albert Pujols is back on the Cardinals, man. It is, oh, man.
Like when you first kind of heard about the reports and you first kind of saw that this was happening, like what went through your head?
Well, I mean, I'm sorry.
This is unbelievable. Like PJ is like, these are not fake tears, folks. These are tears of joy, and they are real tears.
Please, 13. Poole started what? 01.
2001. Yeah.
Which is when his 01 Rookie of the Year. I became a Cardinal fan right around that time when Jim Edmonds got traded to them. And I was spoiled by the best player in baseball. It's just at least the best right-handed hitter in baseball for at least a decade plus.
Yeah, who did not do steroids.
Thank you. Well, shout out Barry Bonds. But
I was going to say more Manny Ramirez, but
fair enough.
Yeah.
Oh, fair enough. And I love Manny too, but this is about Pujols. I can't. It's tough for me to talk about. Let's just go to 05 before the Cardinals won their first World Series, as I was a fan of them, or alive for that matter. 05. 04 and 04 was rough. 05, the Pujols home run that almost off of Bradledge, that almost has at this point overshadowed the fact that the White Sox won the World Series against the Astros in 05. I think the Pujols home run has very much taken away from that because of how amazing it was. And I was a 13-year-old child sitting up in my bed watching that home run. Well, and Pujols is for the 10 years he was there, it was I'm struggling for words to come up with plays because it was it was like having Michael Jordan on your favorite team. Like, yeah, they only won the 2 World Series while he was there, but it was like having like Jordan or LeBron or whatever, Gretzky. That's what having Pujols on my favorite team was like.
Yeah, I mean those Cardinal teams were so consistently good. I mean,
Oh yeah,
and wasn't that the year 2005, if I remember this correctly? Isn't that the year where Brad Lidge, when something to the effect he was 45 of 45 for saved chances,
Yep.
which made that home run that much more
absolutely
amazing.
And his slider was like considered the best of the time, and he hung the slider, and Pujols hit that ball, probably still hasn't landed yet, and that's just what I was left with as a Cardinal fan. I don't want to get too deep into it, but when 2011, right, his last season with the Cardinals, I was going through some stuff. I was in rehab for whatever it was. Don't need to get into it. And I was able to watch the Cardinals win those games. I was able to watch Pujols hit 3 home runs in a single World Series, arguably the greatest single series game he has ever. And then, the Cardinals, as it were, won the World Series that year. And that was the last we had seen of Pujols. Tony La Russa left. He's now back, right, in baseball with the White Sox, where he first started. And now Pujols, who went to the Angels and then to the Dodgers, is now back with the team that he started with. And Blaze, to tell you, the fact that I'm like a week from today, I will be on a plane to St. Louis to watch. We'll get there a week from today. The day after, Thursday, April 7th, with the help of God, we will be there to watch not only Yachty, my favorite player of all time. I love Pujols, but Yachty has been a Cardinal for 20 years. Come on. I'm sorry, not 20 years. It's just under 20 years.
Yeah.
Either way.
What was
18
it,
years.
2004 or
He's
5?
04. Yeah. 04. Reunio, who is going to be starting that day, and there's a good chance that Pujols also starts because there's a lefty on the mound for the Pirates. So good chance that Pujols, bro. I'm doing a live vlog of all this, or a vlog in general, because I'm going to be a puddle of tears. It is amazing. It is great.
Yeah, I mean, I really couldn't think of a better way to start off the show. I mean, I had no clue you were gonna, and I know you didn't either, have any clue in terms of being able to, or getting that emotional. Are you a Cardinal fan and you, like PJ, are crying tears of joy and you're on Colorcast? Request a hot seat, let us know. Or if you're watching on our Facebook Live, let us know. We want to hear from you. And I mean, hey, the move to get Pujols, it makes sense even beyond the fact of being reunited and it feels so good. Because the DH exists in the National League now, I think had there not been the DH implemented in the National League, that this is a move that only would make sense from a reunion standpoint. But Pujols is now in a position, because of the DH, where he's going to be in a position to contribute, whatever that's going to look like for him.
Absolutely. And he will be, from what I can tell and what I want, not only he's going to be a good in the clubhouse, just for all these younger sluggers like Tyler O'Neill, Dylan Carlson, like all these guys that Nolan Arenado has already said is one of his favorite players. The impact he has without just playing is incredible. And then playing wise, he will hit against lefties. He'll be the DH against lefties, and then he'll give Goldie a break at first base every now and then.
How'd you know I was just going to say that? Great minds think alike.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's where it is with Pujols. Let us know what you think on our Colorcast.
Let's go.
Or just drop us a comment. We'll get it out there for you. National League over-unders, my guy. We did the American League last week. So now let's get into the National League, and then we'll run around each league, make divisional predictions, and both PJ and I will squeeze in some bold predictions, and we'll get your thoughts as well. So if you're on Colorcast right now, just hang out. We'll get to you in a bit. Just kick your feet up, enjoy the show. And thank you for being here with us. I would imagine, do you have the over-unders up there in front of you?
I got you. I'm sorry.
I
got it.
As PJ's getting, am I correct?
Already.
That it kind of leads, this whole Pujols and Cardinal conversation leads perfectly into the over-unders. I would imagine the team with the worst record, am I assuming rather correctly that it would be the Pittsburgh Pirates?
You would assume correct, my friend. They are the least by 3. One. There's one other team that is right above them.
Okay,
but the Pittsburgh Pirates 65.5.
65.5.
Last season 61.
Which even that was better than what they, I think, thought it was going to be. 65.5, I think, is a pretty good line. I'm just kind of looking at this division here. I'm going to go under by a little bit just because, I mean, Milwaukee, St. Louis, they're both really good teams. I think the Reds, the Reds are going to be in that conversation. The Cubs probably not so much. So I just think there are too many good teams in that division for the Pirates to be over. What do you think?
No, I'm right. I think they'll be right around 61. So I'm going to go under as well.
All right.
The next team would be the Colorado Rockies, who just added Chris Bryant. Let's just make that known.
Yep.
68.5. The last season they were at 74. Blaze, I'm going to go with that division. I'm going to go under. They're going to 65, 66. Even with the addition of Chris Bryant, I see this team in that division. It's not going to be easy, so we'll go under.
Yeah,
probably won't. Yeah.
And the reality is, Chris Bryant is a good player and all. He doesn't make them competitive. That's just the reality. I'm with you. This division has gotten better as it's become kind of a 3-arms race between the Dodgers, Giants, and Padres. There's no question about it.
I missed one, and I'll get to it now. The Diamondbacks, who also just made Ketel Marte to the Diamondbacks, 66.5. They won 52 games last year, Blaze.
I forgot.
I'm going to go under.
Yeah, I forgot they were that bad. Like, that's how bad they were. I forgot. 66.5. I'm with you, Peach. I'm gonna go under for the Diamondbacks as well.
There you go. 65, 68, and then the first 70s would be the Washington Nationals.
Wow.
Who just got beat 29-8 by the Cardinals in spring training.
So it was the St. Louis Browns versus the Washington Redskins then.
There you go.
Did you know that they were at one point the St. Louis Browns? The Cleveland
the baseball
Browns?
team. Yeah.
Well, no, the football team.
No. I did not
Wasn't
know
there
that.
St. Louis Browns? Or maybe I'm getting my sports mixed up. Anyhow,
I think you're right. Yeah.
29-8. What an embarrassment that is.
In spring training, but whatever.
What's that line again on the Nationals, Peach?
It is. And I am Did I miss? Oh, no, I didn't. It is 71.5 for the Nationals.
You're thinking you're going to keep missing Miami, aren't you?
Yeah.
71.5 for the Nationals.
Yeah. Exactly.
I'm going under on that. I mean, the Mets really improved. We'll see what the Phillies are. And the Braves, they get Acuna back, and they've certainly fortified themselves. Yeah, I'm going under with the Nationals.
I'm going to go under the 71.5. And my reasoning is because I think that there's another team in the AL East that is going to overperform. So we'll do 7 under that. And then after that, we have then the team. Nope, never mind. It is the Cincinnati Reds, 74.5. Previously won 83 games.
Oh, see, I'm going over on this line. This to me is a very to me that's a very cheap line for the Reds. I feel like they've gotten better. I liked what I saw out of them last year. They're putting things together. I actually feel that this line's really that's a big underline for me. So I'm gonna go over because I truthfully think they're gonna do better than the Cubs this year.
Really?
Yeah, I do.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go a straight under, my friend.
You're going a straight under. Why?
Yep. I think the Cardinals, not to be a homer, have improved to the point where they're going to beat up on the NL Central. I'll take about a 73-ish, 72. I know it'll be close, but
yeah. See, I feel like the Reds are going to be able to beat up on the Cubs and the Pirates. Yeah. They'll steal. They're going to steal a couple of games from the Cardinals and the Brew Crew. There's no doubt about it.
And here comes the next one, which would be the Chicago Cubs, 75.5.
Well,
last season 71.
As I said before, I think the Reds are going to do better than the Cubs. Cubs have Cubs have a higher line. I'm going under that 70. Well, wait, that's at 70? Slightly over, but I still think the Reds, that one's a major.
Yeah.
That line's well under what I think it should be.
I hate to say this, but I'm going over on the Cubs, 75.5. I'll 76, 77.
Yeah, it's a fair line.
Their home field advantage as well also tends to be an issue. So we'll go with that. The Wrigley
wind and the ivy
Wrigley
and
bump.
all that.
Yeah. Yep.
Which really is, I mean, if you've never, have you ever been to Wrigley?
No, I would love to.
It's honestly, it's an awesome experience, really cool experience. I went out there just after I graduated college. I got to go out there and see a Yankees-Cubs game as a college graduation present. Yeah, that was pretty cool. Really neat experience. So, up next, we have...
I'm sorry, my friend.
Oh, you're all good here on Swinging Blindly. You never know what's going to come up in all that jazz.
So that was the
Cubs.
The
Cubs, yeah.
The next we have is 75. The Miami Marlins, 76.5. With the last season being 67.
Yeah, that's a
I'm
line
saying
I don't
it right
understand.
Now. I'm going over.
You're going over.
I'm a believer in the Marlins this year. I am.
76.5. That's a pretty fair line. Yeah, I'm going to go over on that as well too, Peach.
Oh, you don't want to go opposite?
It's just that I don't see them being worse than that. I don't.
Even without your boy Jeter there, huh?
Yeah, well, I honestly never really thought he was cut out to for that job anyhow. So
that's fair.
That was my feeling when he signed, and I'm glad that my boy Derek Jeter, my all-time favorite to Yankee, as a former WFAN sports talk host, Steve Summers would say, number 2 in your program, number 1 in your heart, and that's how Jeter was for me, no doubt about it.
Oh, I love it. I absolutely love it. And you just have to see if it's something that will happen.
Yeah, you're kind of swerving on and off your mic there a little bit there.
Well, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm trying to check the color crest. But yeah, all right. So we have now, after the Marlins, we have 76. Oh wow, 84.
Wow, that's a big jump.
Don't like this, but the 84.5, a team that won 90 games last year, made the playoffs after winning 17 in a row, by the way, a National League record. The St. Louis Cardinals, 84.5.
Well, I'm certainly going over because I think they're a hell of a lot better than 84.5.
Absolutely over. Hammer that over. I have to see if I can get that over. I already have a future on them to win the World Series. So.
Do you really?
Yep. Oh yeah.
There you go. Good one.
Oh yeah. They're winning the World Series, my friend. All right. Let's get through these really quick, and then we can move.
Yeah.
Move on.
Sure.
We have 3 teams at 85.5. Blaze, do you want to guess those 3 teams?
No, I really don't. I'm not feeling like guessing them, so we'll just rattle them off. Just rattle off the 3, and we'll do our under over accordingly. Sure.
We have the. Oh man.
Yeah. Right.
Oh yeah, I got the hiccups.
Well.
Oh no.
Well, go get some. Oh, no. Go get some water. I can buy us some time.
No, here. I have it.
Okay, you're good.
Still hiccups, but 2 teams: Philadelphia Phillies, 85.5. San Francisco Giants, 85.5.
Wow. Okay.
One of those teams won 170 games last year.
I don't understand how the Giants line could be at 85.5. I do not. That is way beyond comprehension for me. They're going. I think the Giants are still for real. I'm going over on them, and I'm going under on the Phillies. What do you think?
My hiccups are still here, but over 85.5 for the Giants, because I think they win the division, by the way.
Yeah.
And I will go. What was the other what was the other team? Oh,
the Phillies.
The Phillies. The Phillies. Jeez. Oh man, I'm all messed up.
Go get some water. Take care of yourself. I'll kind of kill some time here while you regroup a little bit.
So Giants over, Phillies over.
Okay, so you're going over. You're going over on the Phillies. Which that's what PJ's doing.
I'll be right back.
All right, so PJ will be back as dealing with a little bit of a hiccup situation. That is live radio and podcasting at its best here. Sometimes I'm Blaze Bryant here, Swinging Blindly Podcast. Facebook.com/Swinging Blindly Podcast. On Twitter @Swinging Blindly. We are available wherever you get your podcasts. I know I've been slacking in terms of getting episodes up, but we'll take care of that this week, as we are just 8 days before the regular season starts. For my beloved New York Yankees, they take on the Boston Red Sox at home at Yankee Stadium. That is at 1:05. And PJ, as he said, he'll be in St. Louis as they take on the Pittsburgh Pirates. So interesting stuff there. We'll see how the season is going to be playing out. Who's your team? How are you feeling about your team? Let us know. We'll get you on the hot seat as soon as we can. Or you can drop a comment in on our Swinging Blindly Facebook Live feed here. As a Yankee fan, I certainly feel that in some ways this team is certainly better than what it was last year. Definitely, I mean, because I was listening to the spring training game against the Detroit Tigers on Monday, and what I saw was a Yankee team that was actually willing to do some running, which, how cool is that? I mean, the reality is we struck out too much, didn't score enough runs, didn't manufacture enough runs, and we tried to, and when I say we, I mean the Yankees, and the way everything was set up was such that they tried to hit too many home runs and not as much emphasis on making things happen. It was sort of this all or nothing at all, which, yeah, I get it. That is kind of a theme with baseball and where things seem to be going. But the reality is this, that, I mean, the Tampa Bays of the world, they manufacture runs, and look at the success that they have with the payroll that they do. The Braves, they did it with a mix of home runs and manufacturing runs. That's really how the Braves won the World Series. And the Yankees, they frankly need to be doing that as well and getting better with the catching with both Higashioka and Ben Rortvedt, who we got from the Twins in that deal with Gary Sanchez and Gio Urshela, getting back Rortvedt, as well as Isaiah Kiner-Falefa and Josh Donaldson in that trade as well. So Aaron Judge looked good the other day. Was it Sunday? He hit 2 home runs. So as a Yankee fan, I'm certainly cautiously optimistic, but we'll see how things shape up here. As PJ will be back with us here in, when he's able to. So we'll see, as he was dealing with a little bit of a hiccup issue there. All right, He is back. We got him, faded back up here. Friend. Are you all good now?
Yes, I apologize about that.
No need to apologize. I mean, hiccups are just they're so unforgiving.
Yeah, it's never good for anybody. Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta tell you, that's like one of my worst fears. Whenever I sit down next to this microphone here and doing a show, whatever it is, hiccups? Yeah, that I'm gonna, either have this frog in my throat that won't leave me as I'm talking, or like you had to deal with the hiccups. It's just such a non-ideal situation awful. There.
So we were at do you want to just finish the NL win totals?
Yeah, so we'll zip through those. We left off with the Giants and the Phillies each at 85.5 wins.
Yep. I just want to make sure we see what we got got a couple likes. That's all good.
All right, thank
you. So the next will be the
little computer problems today.
Yeah, no. Well, at this point it's headphone problems.
Hey, technical issues, all good.
Yeah, is it all good?
Yeah, I'm you're coming in fine. Yeah.
So it is the San Diego Padres at 88.5, as well as the Brewers 88.5.
I don't know. I mean, until San Diego needs to prove to me that they're for real and that they actually can win games going down the stretch. And until they do, my guy, I'm sorry, I cannot go over on this line.
I agree. It's an under for me on 80.5. They won 79 last year, and then they have Tatis, who's hurt for a couple of months
Yeah.
as well. We have the Brewers 88.5. They won 95 last season. Blaze, I'm going to go over. I definitely see the Brewers winning at least 90 games, as much as it pains me to say that.
Yeah, I mean, that pitching situation the Brewers have with Burns and oh my gosh, their closer. I'm drawing a blank on
Hader.
Josh Hader, yeah. I mean, Hader's gonna hate. I mean, he gets you out, man. He is some closer, and that 1, 2, 3 there in the Brewers rotation, that is a force to be reckoned with. I absolutely agree with you, and I'm going over on the 88.5 as well.
I don't think I ever did, and correct me if I'm wrong. Did we ever say the did I ever bring up the Cardinals 84.5?
Yes, you did. Yep.
Okay, just make sure.
I mean, again, that's
all right. Then going forward, we got 3 more teams, my friend.
Okay, so
we got
the projected top 3.
The Mets and the Braves, both 90.5. The Mets won 77 games last year, under 500, and the Braves, on their way to the World Series, won 88 games in the regular season, both projected 90.5. I will say, not sure how the Braves go. I would love to go over, but I think I'm going to take a little. I can see them 88 or 89 games, and for the Mets, bro, you might not like this, but I'm going to say over the 90.5. I think the Mets run away with this division, and that's my prediction.
Yeah, I'm not with you on that. I think the Braves are going to be over. I mean, we'll see how Acuna bounces back. Certainly, I think the Braves are going to win the division. The Mets, I'm just not there yet for a couple of reasons, Peach. One, Jacob deGrom has to prove to me that he can stay healthy. 2, this Max Scherzer and the dead arm thing at the end of last season, that would sound some alarm bells. Even though he's really working himself up to being able to pitch or throw at least 100 pitches in his opening day start. Or his first start, because let's face it, DeGrom's going to be numero uno, as he should be, and Mac should be numero dos for the Mets. I have some defensive concerns. I have some pitching concerns beyond, beyond DeGrom and Scherzer, where, who's going to give you good quality innings 3 through 5 there. And the bullpen situation is not great. Yeah, I don't see the Mets winning 90 games. I just don't see it right now. Do I think the arrow's pointing up? No question about it. How could it not? Just not there yet.
Absolutely. I mean, I'm going on a kind of a just blind, but I think that the Mets have done enough. They have the two, arguably, of the best pitchers in the league. If those 2 guys are on their game, you can assume that 2 out of 5 days you're going to get a win, or at least be put in a good position to win a game.
Yeah, or if you're in a 3-game series and you're facing those 2 guys in the same series, you're likely not winning that series.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, the other thing, having Buck Showalter there helps. Excuse me, too. No doubt about it. Although he hasn't managed in a few years, so we'll see how that goes. Now I'm having hiccup problems.
As somebody who, what are your total thoughts on Buck?
I think it was a really good move. I think Buck is a very good manager. I think he's underrated and has not gotten the credit that he deserves, even though he put teams in positions to win. The reality is he hasn't won, and that's tough. But I mean, he clearly is a really good manager. He knows how to manage, and he's a leader of men. I think that's what the Mets really needed above all else, PJ, was they needed a leader of men, which Luis Rojas was not. Brody Van Wagenen was not. Mickey Callaway, he was not. He loved everyone unless you were a reporter. Had to do that. Had to do it. It was just there. I feel like the last leader of men that they had was Terry Collins. And you got to go back some time for that. Buck is a leader of men. Certainly helps the Mets, no doubt about it.
Absolutely.
So now we have, what is the Dodgers over-under? Because they're clearly projected to be the best.
Two more, my friend.
Two more, okay.
It is. Oh no, sorry. It is strictly just the Dodgers left at a whopping 97.5. Last season they won, as people know, 106, but they're to over under 97.5, which I'll just say I'm going over.
That line is begging you to go under. I can't go under on that. I'm with you.
Yeah.
I think it's perfectly reasonable to think that they would win 100 games again, for sure. So
you have to think. I'm inviting somebody who's been on the show to talk to us. I feel like we have some time. But yeah, man. I mean, we're both going over. Or are you going under?
No, I'm going over. Can you turn down your can you mute on Colorcast because it's coming through on both. So just want to make sure that we're good there, and then we'll have our first caller here momentarily.
Yeah, to close out the show potentially.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we still have about 20 minutes. We have. Who do we have?
Looks like it could be Brett.
Brett, do we have you?
He's not here yet.
All right. Well, I'll turn it down. I'll fade that down until we do. Swinging Blindly podcast. He's PJ Geary. I'm Blaze Bryant. Let's try this again. Do we have Brett now?
No, I thought he was hopping on, but I'm not sure.
All right. Well, So let's just run through the divisions really quick, and then when we get Brett on, we'll pop them up. Do we? So we'll start in the NL. What do you say? Since we focused on the over-unders there.
I mean, just a quick run through of like quick predictions. For the NL, I would go.
Yeah, so let's start in the East. Who do you think? So we'll go worst to or first to worst.
Yeah, I think if you're telling me, I'd say that the Mets take the division this year. I think the Braves finish second, probably a wild card. The Phillies third, the Nationals fourth, and then no. I'm switching that. Goes Mets first, Braves second, Marlins third, Phillies fourth, and
then you have the Nationals.
Nationals fifth.
Yeah, I mean, the only way we disagree is flop 1-2. I'm much more in the see. To me, this is still Atlanta's division to lose, so I'm going them first, the Mets second, because I just need to see it from the Mets. I'm not there yet. And then I'm going to actually go Miami third, Philly fourth, and then Washington brings up the rear.
There you go.
On to the Central. This may pain you. I think Milwaukee still wins the division. I think they're the team to beat there in the Central. Cardinals certainly get a wild card there in second. I'm going to go Reds third, Cubs fourth, Pirates last.
I agree with you. Other than the Cardinals and Brewers placement, the Cardinals will win the division this year.
What makes you think that they're better than the Brewers?
The addition of Albert Pujols.
Okay.
Sure did.
All right. Well, hey, I mean, maybe Pujols can be that guy. I'm just not so sure.
A potential full season of Jordan Hicks.
Yeah.
Also something that people should be aware of. But yeah.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I mean, you make a good case for your Redbirds. I'm just not there yet. Now to the West, where you have the Dodgers. I'm doing my 1 through 5 here. You have the Dodgers. I still think the Giants finish second. I'm going San Diego third, Colorado fourth, Arizona last.
I am 100% with you. I think the addition of Ketel Marte is just a way for the Diamondbacks to potentially gain draft picks or prospects. So, yep, I'm in complete agreement with what you had for the NL West.
All right, sounds good. Now we'll turn our attention to the American League divisions. I'll just kind of rattle off the names, and you can do your order, and then I'll do mine. We have the Blue Jays, the Orioles, the Yankees, the Red Sox, and the Rays.
Yeah, here I'm gonna go tough.
Yeah.
Jeez,
I mean,
put me on the spot.
Because you can make a case for any team but Baltimore, really.
I'm gonna say Toronto wins the division, followed by the Yankees, followed by the Red Sox, followed by the Rays. No, oh man.
Yeah, I mean it's a tough one.
I have to go back.
Okay,
it's gonna be Red Sox, Rays, Yankees.
Toronto.
Oh, geez. This is so tough. Yeah, I'm gonna go with it.
Okay.
Those four, and then followed by the Orioles. I have to.
Yeah, that's an interesting.
Be here all day. I mean, what a division.
It really is. I think it's gonna, pan out this way. I think it's gonna be Tampa Bay first, Boston second, Toronto third, Yankees fourth, and then you have Baltimore finishing 25 games behind those guys.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, everything we just talked about could be completely switched.
Yeah, I need to see, the Yankees need to prove to me that they can win a big game. And as you were dealing with the hiccups, I was talking about how I was observing in a spring training game the other day that it looked like the Yankees were running more and that they were making a concerted effort to manufacture runs, which is what this team needs to be doing more of instead of relying on the home run ball so much.
There you go.
Yeah. Anyone on the Color Cast?
No, I thought we would, but at this point,
all good. So if we get someone great, and that's on me. I didn't schedule this in ahead of time. Really,
you're all good, man.
I'm sorry about that. So let's wrap this up with some bold predictions. Give me three of your bold predictions.
All right. Well, one is that Nolan Arenado will hit 50 home runs this year.
Ooh.
That is a bold. It has been said throughout camp and by other people that he is looking great. The man has been on a tear, and it's one of the things that he personally is looking to do is to break the 73 home. He wants to break that record. So I'll go 50 home runs for Nolan Arenado. Just one that I've come up with while we've been talking. Pujols will get 700 home runs. Yep. And my third bold prediction, the St. Louis Cardinals, win the NL Central this year.
Wow. Okay. 3. I mean the Pujols one in the 700. I'm with you on that. That seems pretty realistic. Cardinals winning the division is fairly realistic, and Arenado with the 50. How about that? We'll see if that really does come to fruition. I have one that between Aaron Judge and Giancarlo Stanton, I think the two of them combined hit 80 home runs. That's my Yankee prediction number 1.
Wait, say that again?
I think that between Giancarlo Stanton and Aaron Judge, they hit a combined 80 home runs.
Okay. All right. I like that a lot.
Yeah, and boy, would I like that a lot as a Yankee fan. Prediction number 2, Mike Trout will be on the injured list at least 2 times this year.
No way.
I don't know how bold that is, but I'm going there.
Wow.
And number 3, I want to make this one a pitching prediction. I have a feeling that Chris Archer is going to be the comeback player of the year.
Whoa. Who's he playing for?
He's signed with the Twins.
Oh, my goodness. What a call by you, my friend.
Yeah,
That is.
Yeah, I think he's in a good spot there. Did you know that Detroit signed Javi Baez?
Yes, I did know that the Tigers have high. Yes. Yep.
Yeah, because I actually didn't realize that until I was listening to John and Susan do the Yankees spring training game the other day.
What? And well, because that happened right before the lockout.
Okay, that did. I must have missed that.
Yep.
So,
yeah, during the spree before the lockout. Yeah, man. I mean, our predictions are just as good as anybody's, and at this point, it's crazy how there. I mean, and we started off with me crying about Pujols, but the amount of things and that can still happen too. I mean, there's still some guys out there that are not signed.
Yeah, it's pretty gosh darn incredible. With 8 days left. You know what I mean?
8 days left, my friend. I will be in this, and with the help of God, in the stadium, April 7th. Me, PJ, diehard Cardinal fan, tattoo right on my arm. Lifelong Connecticut St. Louis Cardinal fan. Never been. It's something that I can, and I'm gonna vlog it. I can post it to all of our socials. I'll post it to every social. I don't care. Bro, we got baseball, man. Like, we have baseball. We have things to talk about. We have segments that we can brainstorm between me and you. We'll hopefully get together in person and do a show. Like, we can, what if we go to a Yankee game, me and you?
I would love that. Seriously, that'd be awesome. I've never been to the new Yankee Stadium, actually. I've been to the old one.
You told me that before.
Yeah, been to the old one. Saw a couple of games there. Saw a Yankee Blue Jays game.
Yankee Stadium is such a Yankee museum, which is why people who aren't fans of the Yankees don't like it. But it is if you are a Yankee fan, bro, it is incredible.
Okay.
A well built stadium. And and you know me, like I'm just a fan of baseball in general. So I went to Yankee games a lot as a kid, all this stuff, something you specifically have to do.
Yeah, I got to tell you about the story. The last time I was at Yankee Stadium, so they were playing the Cleveland Indians, and my dad and we were visiting some family friends who live just a few blocks, or just a little ways away from Yankee Stadium. A couple of family friends. There were a couple, an Iranian man and a Czechoslovakian woman. And so we were visiting with them and everything, and we all went to the game. And the Iranian man, Kaz, he says to me, he goes, "Who's shooting first? Who's shooting first?" I mean, he's lived by Yankee Stadium for at this point, it was about 30 years, and had never been to a game. And my dad and I were looking at each other like, what's he talking about? And so we put it together that Cleveland, we told him that, Cleveland, because of the visiting team, they bat first. And once Chin-Ming Wang is pitching. At least I think it was Chin-Ming Wang. He toes the slab. Grady Sizemore's in the box. Remember Grady Sizemore, the Indians' Grady Sizemore? Man, what a player. What a player when that dude was healthy.
It's crazy that you just brought up Grady Sizemore. That was, for at least 5 years, I would always say Grady Sizemore is going to win this MVP.
Yeah. Well, Grady Sizemore, first pitch, hits a home run.
Love it.
Yeah. So we said, well, he served that one over, we circled it back to tennis. It was
you dummy.
Yeah, well, I mean, hey, it's just a cultural thing. You didn't know. So yeah, that was
hey, can we just do a joint shout out to Grady Sizemore?
Shout out Grady Sizemore.
One of the best to ever do it. Should have been in Hall of Famer, but
well, had he been able to stay healthy, he likely would have been.
Yeah, exactly. Life had the talent. Life happens. Injuries happen, but every year it's like a running joke with some of my friends that I always would say Grady Sizemore was going to win MVP because he was always he had the talent.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
No doubt about it. And was really, really good. Just one of those guys. Could not stay healthy, though. And that's really what bunged his career.
Yep. Absolutely.
Remember Travis Hafner? Good old Pronk.
Oh, wow. What a question. First of all, yes. Second of all, what a name to drop, my friend. What? Cleveland Indian great.
Yep.
And
First
I know
baseman,
the Guardians now, but Cleveland Indian great, Travis Hafner.
Yeah, so
what a name.
We should talk about this. What's your take on the new Cleveland name, the Guardians instead of the Indians?
It definitely is weird because as a baseball fan, the movies that have got Major League, Guardians, I'm here for it. Like I will give it the chance that it deserves. Do I think it's strange? Sure, for sure. Like, is it weird? Yeah, but in general, is it like egregious? No. I mean, let's see how it goes. I think as we weren't old enough, but I mean, all of these names have been changed. Like when in the early aughts of 1900s, these names have been changed. So,
well, yeah.
I almost feel like it's one of those opportunities where we can be, there for the history.
Yeah, I mean, it's just Guardians. When I think of Guardians, I don't think of baseball. I just don't think that name particularly fits. I mean, is it better than Washington football team? Well, hell, anything is. And I mean, the Commanders, please. I mean, Guardians is certainly better than that. No doubt about it. But Guardians, I don't know. I'm having a tough time with that one, my guy.
Yeah, I mean, spiders might have been a little bit better.
Yeah.
Any kind of animal in general.
Well, then PETA would be all pissed off.
And not for nothing, just for fellow baseball guys like ourselves, I think the reason why it's so egregious is because we are baseball guys.
Yeah.
We are people who have consumed the major league movies, like where the it's Indians. Like, I get that. Like, I totally understand that. It's just the way that the times are and the way that things are now.
Yeah.
That Guardians is the way that it is, and we can discuss what we would like and what we wouldn't like, but the fact of the matter is that they're the Cleveland Guardians for now and for the foreseeable future. So it's either you care. I personally don't care because I'm a St. Louis Cardinal fan above anything else in my life. Like, just to tie it back to Pujols, I'm from Connecticut, born in New York, but raised in Connecticut. My favorite team of any sport is the St. Louis Cardinals. That is not a question. I have a tattoo. They're my team. So if the Cardinals were to be changed from something else, it would hit me more so. But with the Indians, the Cleveland baseball team, as you said, we had the Washington football. Maybe we just call the Cleveland baseball team. I don't know. Who cares? I'm of the belief. I say all of that to say that I am on the side of fans of those teams.
For sure. And I mean, there's going to be a time at some point where the Braves are going to have to change their team name, because if Cleveland is having to change their name, it's only just a matter of time when the Braves will have to change theirs as well. So that's just kind of the reality that we are dealing with here. Is we're 8 days away, my guy, and the last show that you do, from your home studio before you are in St. Louis, and we're gonna figure out. We're still figuring out how that's all gonna look for next week. I will for sure be here, Blaze Bryant. PJ will be in St. Louis, and we'll call in, he'll call in, and we'll get a sense of things from St. Louis. Yeah, for sure. So we're still figuring out what that's all gonna look like. Maybe I'll have a co-host. Well, I mean, really, the reality is I'm not doing a traditional radio show. So if it is just me, I'm not gonna just sit here and talk nonstop for an hour. We'll get to we'll figure it all out. And that really is kind of emblematic of our show, isn't it? We figure it out. We swing blindly. Things will land where they land.
Absolutely. Who knows where it's going?
Exactly. And thank you so much for watching and listening on Facebook Live, facebook.com/Swinging Blindly podcast, on Twitter @Swinging Blindly, here on Colorcast. I will make sure that get the cast out there on the app, and people will have more time to see it and join us. Like I said, PJ will be in St. Louis, so you'll be there, the next couple of shows, right?
No. I'll be there just I think I'll be back for the second, but We'll figure that out.
Sure. Sounds good, my guy. Well, hey, you have a blast in St. Louis. I know you will. As my dad would say, win or lose, hit the booze. So, that's my advice to you, my guy.
Absolutely.
And do we care where the ball lands as we swing blindly for the fences?
Absolutely not.